Hey guys, Bo here from 4 Minute Masters. I am in a car today. I'm going to do more videos about my just general life. So today I'm with one of my best friends in the world. I'm with Connor. Hi Connor.
Hey.
What do we call this segment? Bearded Bros. Yeah. Because without me, Connor wouldn't have a beard. But that's another story. I thought a good story today would be how Connor and I met about 4 years ago, because that in itself is quite a good story. Connor and I have been friends. We're mainly friends through music. We've been in a few bands together. Connor is a very good drummer, as you'll see in some of the clips on this video. And I am a singer and guitar player. But yeah, how we met, it was, about 4 years ago. It was a cold January day. Do you remember that day? You were cold. You were outside.
I was outside for a long time.
I remember I went into Richmond in London and I just had a day off and I wanted some time to myself to read a book. I was reading Power of Now by Ashcroft and Connor and I needed to find that peace in myself. So I went to this cafe that was outside Whole Foods in Richmond, and I'll never forget, the day started even before we met, because on my way to Richmond I met the Fonz, which was a dream of mine, to meet Henry Winkler. And I gave him a big hug, and he gave me a big hug and said Merry Christmas. Even though it was January, I still got the Merry Christmas I think I've always wanted from my childhood. So we got that, walked down to the cafe, and on the way passing I saw this, could have been a homeless man playing guitar. Connor was busking. These were his pre-beard days, but he was busking and he was playing songs that I liked. He was playing some Foo Fighters stuff, some Nirvana, some Verve, and it was good. And I had £1 in my pocket and I went, you know what, it's good to encourage this kind of stuff. So I put the money into the guitar case and said keep playing, and I went just opposite him to sit and have a drink and play, to read my book while he played. And it was nice to have a kind of personal soundtrack. And then what happened next, no one believed unless you were there, and luckily Connor was there. Connor started playing a song by The Verve called Drugs Don't Work, and The Verve are really popular in the UK. They got a Bittersweet Symphony, Drugs Don't Work, Lucky Man, some huge songs. And so Connor starts playing this song, and as he's playing it, I put my book down to listen to it, and I looked up, and I'll never forget, Richard Ashcroft, the lead singer of this band, came out of the shop next to where he was playing, was just about to walk on, stopped, noticed it was his song, and walked over to Connor. And I'll never forget, he was leaning over him as he was playing. Connor didn't notice yet, and I just got up and started walking over there. No one was paying attention to this. This was one of those kind of iconic moments.
He was nice enough to let me finish the song.
He was nice enough to let you finish the song. He wanted to see how well you could do it. So we did that. All I remember hearing was, didn't he say something like, do you know who wrote that to you?
Yeah, he was like, do you know who wrote that song? And I mean, me, at the time, completely in awe of him, because I knew exactly who it was. I was just like, no. And I knew who it was, but I was in awe of him.
But the cool thing was, like, what a gentleman. He went out, he got you a coffee and some croissants or a pan of chocolate or something.
Yeah, he asked me what I was doing musically.
Yeah, had a nice chat with you about, like, your career, shook your hand and went on. And so that's when we met. And I was starting a project at the time, and I came up to you. We started talking about music, mutual likes, and I said, I'm looking for a drummer. And you're like, I play drums. So I was like, no, son, that's a guitar in your hand. He was like, I play drums. I was like, okay, well, we'll have a jam. And we had a jam, and from then on, we've just clicked musically. And since then, we've become best friends. So that's how Connor and I met, and that was 4 years ago. And in that time, beards have been grown and shaven, and we've been all over the UK touring and having a great time. So I thought I'd just let you a little bit more into my world, what I'm doing, and introduce you to someone. Hopefully you'll see more on the channel. So say hi, Connor.
Hello.
Say bye, Connor.
Goodbye.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Ciao, ciao.